This video is brought to you by Ridge Wallet, a slim front pocket wallet available in carbon fiber and titanium. With more than 250,000 sold, a lifetime guarantee and free shipping, get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH at ridgewallet.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another Instant Deck Tech. So as you know, Wednesday means it's Wild Card Wednesday here in Instant Deck Tech land, and we have a super sweet tribal pauper list to check out today. This is everyone's favorite tribe, Green Red Slivers, and this one comes to us from Frusel, who took it to a 5-0 finish in a Pauper League on Magic Online. So congrats to Frusel on a super sweet deck. A quick reminder before we break down Green Red Slivers for Pauper. If you enjoy this deck and you'll want to see it made into videos, take a minute, click the like button, the subscribe button, leave a comment, anything you can do to support your deck, because whichever deck is most popular gets a shot at being made into videos next week. So Green Red Slivers is kind of like the merfolk of the Pauper format. So why would you choose to play Slivers? And the big answer is the tribe has, and it's the only tribe that has in the Pauper format, two different 2-mana lords. So Predatory Sliver, Muscle Sliver, essentially the exact same card, like one's worded very slightly differently, affecting just your slivers, not your opponent's slivers. So if you run into the Sliver mirror, Muscle Sliver's a little bit worse, but otherwise, they are just 2-mana 1/1s that pump all slivers +1/+1, so they kind of make themselves 2/2s, but really, this gives us, just like Merfolk with Lord of Atlantis and Master of Pearl Trident, a massive 8 cards in the 2-mana slot that pump all of our other tribe members. So these cards come down and just make all of our other slivers really, really powerful really, really quickly, and let us go on the aggro tribal beatdown plan. To follow up our lords, we have some other slivers that give us some weird fringe benefit to all of our other slivers. So Striking Sliver, 1-mana 1/1 that gives all of our slivers first strike, which means it's going to be really hard for our opponent to block us. With first strike and a bunch of pumping from our lords, we're going to be free to just swing into whatever random delvers and goblins and tokens and blockers our opponent happens to have on the battlefield. Heart Sliver gives all of our slivers haste, which is really scary because it allows us to just kind of flood the board with slivers, attack really quickly, and get in even more damage by surprise. And then Hunter Sliver, a little bit weird. Provoke is a strange mechanic. Basically it means when you attack, you are able to choose one of your opponent's creatures and force them to block, and you can even do it with a tap creature. So if a creature is tapped from attacking you, a Delver of Secrets that attacked you in the air, you can use it like removal, untap it, force it to block, kill it with your Striking Sliver or something. If you combine Hunter Sliver with the first strike of Striking Sliver and also all of our 2-mana lords, we're going to just wipe out our opponent's board repeatedly. Creatures in general aren't that big in the Pauper format, so forcing them to block and make unprofitable blocks is kind of our main form of removal in this deck. We also have 2 more 1-mana slivers, which are mostly in the deck just to kind of help us be aggressive. We really want to play a 1-drop, play a lord, maybe play another 1-drop on turn 3 plus a lord, and get that really fast aggressive start, because we're not going to win the long game very often. We want to flood the board and win really quickly. Metallic Sliver, just a 1-mana 1/1 sliver, so it benefits from all of our other sliver stuff. Virulent Sliver, mostly a 1-mana 1/1 sliver. It does have Poisonous 1, which gives us a backup way of winning the game if our opponent can gain a bunch of life, because it is an alternate win condition essentially. Every time we deal damage with a sliver, our opponent gets 1 poison counter, so that means 10 attacks is going to kill our opponent even through life gain. But mostly, this just gives us aggressive 1-drops we can get down and start pumping with our other slivers. Lead the Stampede is our main source of card advantage. We have a ton of creatures in this deck, so normally we're going to be drawing maybe 2 or 3 cards off this for 3 mana, and they're going to be slivers, which are even better than normal cards because they're benefiting from all of our other slivers, pumping our other slivers. As far as actual removal, the 2 big ones are Lightning Bolt and also Chain Lightning, which take out blockers in the early game and also could just go to our opponent's face. So if we need a little bit of damage to close out the game after getting in our sliver damage, this gives us a way to do it. And then 1 Electrickery, mostly a shout out to our somewhat weakness to token strategies. If our opponent go really wide with 1/1, they can block our slivers even if they get really big. We don't have any trample or evasive slivers, so being able to just wipe out a whole board full of small creatures for 2 mana, really good deal there. Mutagenic Growth Growth, kind of like a removal spell, kind of like a burn spell. We can use it on a block creature to pump it and kill our opponent's creature. We can use it on an unblocked creature to get in even more damage, like kind of a free shock type effect. So another good option for an aggressive creature deck. Mana base wise, we get a few interesting lands. Teetering Peaks, another way to pump our Slivers. Colony Garden makes a chump blocker to allow us to keep attacking with our Slivers and still have a random 0/1 back on defense. Tranquil Thicket for a bit of cycling. Otherwise, a bunch of Pauper dual lands, some basic lands. In the sideboard for aggro, we get more Electrickeries to wipe out those X1s. Tangle to fizzle not just one but two combats for our opponent if we can cast it while they're attacking with our board. Feed the Clan to gain a bunch of life. Pyroblast and Flaring Pain. Pyroblast mostly for the control matchups, countering a blue spell, forcing our Slivers through counters. Flaring Pain to deal with damage prevention effects. Relic for graveyards, Gorilla Shaman, and Ancient Grudge to deal with artifacts. And that is green-red Slivers for Pauper. And that's our Wildcard Wednesday instant deck tech for this week. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.